You know, since securities don't matter, I was watching a movie called Combat Obscura. Okay, now I don't know if anyone remembers my time spent in Afghanistan as the cameraman for the Corps. The MOS that I undertook and was assigned was combat journalist, combat journalism, cameraman, combat cameraman. Once again, it was just many of the various MOSs available for someone of my talent and skill level and standing. I mean, I was already an officer, so this is before the Army. This is after Iraq. But I was just watching, you know. I always like to watch some things that I've been involved in, and just a glimpse so that you get exactly what I went through with the drug addicts that I got deployed with. Because that was the biggest thing, is I was the cameraman. I was supposed to be able to smoke marijuana, and I didn't get to do anything. And this is the reason that the sheriff's department and everybody else has somehow conjured up the belief system that I'm going to go to Canada and start doing a bunch of drugs or something. And look, I never agreed to this shit.
We started losing ammo. By the time, like, after a couple hours, we were like, probably had 100 still left for a 50 cal, and that was it. Just got really bad real quick.
IDF 30mm grenades hitting inside the compound, getting close, real close. I mean, took a casualty, took a couple casualties. You hear about people.
We're always taking casualties, folks.
This one tested the voice.
That video, most of it shot by young Lance Corporal Jacob Lugosi. All of the wounded,
and then this
we are
lady,
told,
her last name is Starr.
Returning to duty.
Okay. Now, I'm very familiar with the Starr family because of Wolf Lake, Indiana. You know, the other person in Wolf Lake, Indiana would be my ex-wife,
when it was happening, I was like,
Sage, who was,
what the fuck, dude?
Well,
I never thought that
my ex-wife. That's
they'd get that
as
close.
far as that goes.
I never thought they'd hit us in the compound.
What if we could see?
I was right outside, but truck, sniper fucking just missed me, hit the ground. I was like, holy shit. And then fucking...
Sorry about that. Little
fucking
malfunction there.
With,
It didn't like the change in between, but here we go. Here's all securities off, right? So this video is protected by federal law. It's protected by copyright laws, but this is my Marine Corps footage. This is me going into battle with only a camera, because at that point I didn't carry a rifle. As you can tell, I'm not an Italian. I don't work for the police department or any other law enforcement agency. I'm out here in the woods eating sweet and salty cashew chewy granola bars. They're pretty good. Back to these sapping son of bitches, though. Bunch of druggies.
Dirty Mike exploded. Grenade launcher. right? Grenade launcher? I'm a cameraman. I don't know what this shit's called. So, I saw the guy that got hit, Hauser. Started dragging him. And then I noticed I was bleeding. And what's going on? Anyway, saw I was bleeding, and then I was like, I knew I wasn't hurt that bad. I knew it was just a cut. But I was still scared. I just kept filming, and you look through the camera. When you look through the camera, the viewfinder, it's almost like it's not happening. It's almost like it's a movie. You're just watching a movie.
I want you to meet the men of 1st Battalion, 6th Marine Regiment.
This bitch right here. It's Wolf Lake, Indiana.
Gets you out of nowhere. I'm in a sleeping bag still. So all of a sudden you hear the flare going off, RPG, then fires just start going off.
Just to the northwest of us, across the Helmand River, they have a ridge line up there, and there's caves in the ridge line that they'll crawl into, and they engage us from there.
We're starting losing ammo. By the time, like, after a couple hours, we were like, probably had 100 still left for a 50 cal, and that was it. Just got really bad real quick.
IDF 30mm grenades hitting inside the compound, getting close, real close. I mean, took a casualty, took a couple casualties. You hear about people being battle tested. This one tested the boys.
That video, most of it shot by young Lance Corporal Jacob Lugosi. All of the wounded, we are told, have recovered or are returning to duty. But listen to...
SandBag over here. Fucking 91. That first combat looks all fucked up. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get right here, dude. You can get a better shot.
Tried some shit.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Fuck yes. That had to be one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen.
Better have all this shit on video, goddammit.
It's all there, brother.
It's all there, brother.
Multiple.
Yeah, so look here. Motherfuckers. Whew, shot my pack.
That's probably the one that ricocheted right by me.
In my happy seat.
Man, found this big ass fucking.
Woo, that's a close one.
Italians working for the city of Fort Wayne and Tom Henry. FLDS.
Playing wordscapes just 10 minutes a day sharpens your brain. Play in relaxing environments. And train your brain, all at the same time. Play anywhere you want. With family, or just about anyone. Download Wordscapes at the App Store today. And play for free.
I got no agreements.
I need gas money, but I don't get paid till next week. What should I do?
Download the Earnin app to get paid early. Get up to $100 per day. No interest or credit check. Download Earnin.
Download Earnin.
It's the Subway Series menu. 12 irresistible subs. Like number 6, The Boss. Pepperoni kicks it off with meatball smothered in rich marinara.
Don't forget the fresh mozzarella.
Don't you forget who the real boss is around here. It's Subway's biggest refresh yet.
I was standing west OP. I was just chilling there. And out of nowhere, I get shot by the sniper. The bullet goes through my Marine Corps tattoo. And it comes out of my chest, right here, and the bullet gets lodged into my jaw.
All the citizens of this city, this county, this state, this country, that's what they all associate with, and that's what they affiliate with.
I don't think there's anything more moat than that shit, man. It was my only tattoo at the time. It was my first tattoo. It was a boat tattoo. And I always hated it before that, just because fucking I feel like I'm branded with the Marine Corps. It just sucks, but now I have a gunshot wound through my fucking tattoo.
100%, there ain't one of these cocks working for the city, the county, the state, or the U.S. government, or any other government that's going to call themselves okay. They've seen too much. They couldn't. There's just no way.
I think the Taliban are a bunch of pussies, because all they like to do is blow us up. They don't shoot at us, at least here.
There's no way in hell I could.
It's really annoying.
In the Marine Corps?
Describe the mindset when they
sponsor.
do shoot at you.
My mindset?
I didn't get anything. I Iraq,
fun.
Afghanistan,
I get shot
Syria,
at, it's fun.
everywhere I fucking went, I didn't get shit.
And then it doesn't happen. It's just a giant disappointment. Coming here suck dick. But firefights are by far the greatest adrenaline rush ever. It's better than skydiving.
Everybody's sending their kids.
Now if I could
You
contribute
Fort Wayne,
skydiving
Indiana.
and sex,
You know where the
might
enemy
reach
is.
firefight status.
The enemy is within. Right here. Right in these city lines. New Haven, Fort Wayne, Wolf Lake, all these places, shit.
Going back toward the compound.
I'm the only one that's not designated. You understand that? Everyone else is designated a sponsor of terror. They didn't help me. They were designated this way because they helped everybody else that was in harm's way. But me. Sending them drugs, and it's all fucking narcotics related bullshit too, because these motherfuckers did. They were fucking sending these dudes fucking drugs and shit. And look, the reason I got Combat Obscura fucking, reason I got chosen for such, because it's not like, Combat Obscura is literally part of the military itself, but it's IA operations, and what my job was is to videotape the everyday actions of these soldiers in the field, and their drug use, they come up with alcohol, and they're monsters, and they had no explainable way of, and these are people that I ended up having to pay their fucking wages because they ain't got shit. They got nothing.
What?
They're broke. Just like the U.S. Army had fucking nothing. Zero.
Are you kidding me?
They were broke.
Oh.
Roger, can we get a grid and priority? Urgent.
Holy fuck.
We have a second chest one.
Fuck.
One shot in the arm. How copy?
I can tell you who didn't go to war.
Who has a second chest
My
one?
cousin Ian, my cousin Noah, Nate, Nick, David, none of them. All too yellow. Instead, I had to go through Marine Corps training anyway because my first cousin Ed's been dead for a while now. He passed away. I'm not sure exactly what killed him. Circumstances of being what they are and everything. He was probably murdered. I got illegal kids. I mean, kids, my former kids, they know they're not allowed in the military, right? So they try to pull this shit.
Flowers.
Oh, if I say something about them in their service, then they get all pissed off and try to fucking kill people, or they do kill people.
Much smells like
they
shit.
know they're not allowed.
I hate it.
These are conversations I've had with 4,000
That's
people.
all there is.
You're not
Fucking
allowed to
giant
put
holes
your
in the
life
ground
on the
everywhere.
line for anyone else.
Fucking people
You're
shooting at you.
strictly
nothing to love about this
confined to getting training is, well, I mean, whatever training was assigned to you. I mean, but I don't have to do that anymore. These kids just ain't allowed. They're not. The father is supposed to protect the children, not the children protect the father. You get it?
Right index.
But since I don't have kids anymore, I don't have to. Except for birds and stuff. But they do a very good job of protecting themselves. There's hurricanes, everything goes along with them. That's nature's wrath.
God damn, you can still see the one.
Just do be advised there are two chilling right outside.
Fucking doing niggas. You're not recording that, are you?
Very common for kids over there.
You are?
Smoke very, very, very young. They go through a lot. And they go through hell. You have no idea. These kids are so fucking spoiled.
You don't
Not these ones in the video. These kids go through hell. Absolute hell.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna play Afghans versus the Marines.
What? Afghana no Marine with what I'm Ooh! Okay. All the kids get on this side. Hey, kid, outside.
Stuck to me. You want to yeah.
You gotta watch out for these Mexicans and these fucking homosexuals and all their pedophile bullshit they got going on here in Fort Wayne. This city, this county, this state, this country, all fucked up.
What led to this? You guys decided to start doing this?
All fucked up.
Okay, sounds good. And what you're looking at right now is what we like.
Horrific. Gonna have to work for it. That sounds like something my fucking ex-wife would say. Fuck that. She's diseased. She needs me, not me need her. She doesn't know shit about going into a laboratory, and nobody's gonna train her either, so, you know. That's the advantage that I have over everybody else, is I know how to cure their diseases, but they can do nothing for me. There's no fair trade. I can't legally work in the U.S. Not like I really want to anyway. Why the hell? They owe $50 trillion. They don't want to fucking pay my wages. That's on them. But there's choices. They made their choice, though. They picked the choice of $50 trillion in debt. They thought that 150-time convicted pedophile Christopher Bloomfield and some fucking Shariah bullshit that the city of Fort Wayne and the fucking Hoover family and the rest of these fucking crooked fucking pieces of fucking FLDS pedophile shit are trying. You know, they thought that they were going to be able to sign off on the national debt. And it doesn't work like that. And they found out the hard way. And I'm not fucking helping these people. What do I look like? An idiot? I'm literally not interested. There will be no communicado, no nothing. This country's going to have to file bankruptcy, and it is what it is. I'm not signing off on fucking national debt so that people get to make themselves fucking billionaires, and I get nothing as a officer of this country that put myself through college, had to obtain training that I paid for. Because, well, you know, when they say, ask not what you can do for your country, or ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Well, this is my country, literally. My family founded it. First white people here. First people here at all. There was nothing. There wasn't Neanderthals in North America. Nothing. There wasn't Mexicans in Mexico. Mexicans in Mexico. There wasn't Native Americans here. There was none of that shit. That came later. This was a desolate land. my family didn't want anything to do with a lot of things that were going on, and this is where we came. I don't know. I don't get paid benefits. There's Italians illegally policing inside the city of Fort Wayne, and I definitely have no agreements with them. These people have aided and abetted all pedophiles and clearing cases off their record, except for people like Matt Baker. And even then, it's unacceptable. They have some pedophile working for Norfolk Southern going before veterans courts and shit. He's not a veteran. There's people's going before veterans courts. They're not veterans. I get put in front of a regular court. I'm a U.S. veteran. Because those are Shariah courts. Those are Shariah courts. And that's the reason they can't do anything to me anymore, because I called them that, because the Taliban speaks for the Allen County Sheriff's Department. It speaks for the police department. It speaks for the judiciary. It speaks for the prosecutor's office. And on and on and on and on down the line. They're Al-Qaeda. They're ISIL. That's what they are. That's what the Fort Wayne, Indiana is. That's what their citizens are. Anybody that does business inside the city of Fort Wayne, New Haven, surrounding areas, you're all ISIL and Al-Qaeda. That's what you pay taxes towards, not me. I don't pay taxes.